myself right now. I needed to make a new podcast because it finally happened. I finally finished my Sunshine Coast. Let me show this to you guys. I'm probably giving it to my grandmother this weekend, so I figured I really needed to get it on the podcast now while it had a chance. Here it is. It has been blocked and everything. Ooh, I creased it by folding it, but here it is. So I did block it. It's all cotton, so it doesn't block in the way that wool does. There are these holes along the side. They're deliberate. Although I see that I made a little mistake there. Whoopsie. Anyway, there's a dot pattern along the side. You can kind of see it when I do that. And it kind of flares out from the top to the bottom. You can see it gets a little wider as it goes. I ended up doing an I-cord bind off on the hem and on the sleeves. So you can see, I think I did a poor job mending there, but you can see the sort of like slightly rolled edge that creates, but it's not actually rolled. This pattern doesn't have you do a ribbed cuff like you would for most sweater patterns, and that ribbing is there to prevent rolling, which stockinette stitch will do. But one way around that is doing this I-cord bind off, which is what I chose to do here. I'm overall pretty happy with how it turned out. I don't feel like it's my best work, but it's passable, I think. And hopefully my grandma really likes it. I'm glad it's over with. I still have a lot of this yarn left over. Not sure what I'll do with it, but I'm sure I'll find a use for it. I do like the color, and I like that it has a slight sheen to it in the way that cotton sometimes does. So, successful project. It's done. You can see more details on my Ravelry page as usual. I actually took notes this time, and I took them in a Harry Potter Ravenclaw notebook that my friend Carrie got me. Hi Carrie, if you ever see this. She bought this for me at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, to which I have never been, which is madness. I need to get there. But I took notes so I wouldn't forget what I wanted to talk about this time, like I did last week. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys was my escalation shawl. I talked about this last time. I've made a bunch of progress since last podcast. So, you're not going to be able to see the whole thing in the frame. But I completed the last stripe section. Got my nice pop of color in there. Love this so much. I'm so glad that Lisa thought to pair these together. Lisa, the owner of Hidden River Yarns, who is wonderful. And if you ever see this, hi Lisa. I am so proud of this project. I can't wait to finish it. I'm on the last section now. I think I just need to work something like 7 more increase rows, so something like maybe 14 rows, and then I'm done. Then just gotta bind it off and block it. I'm concerned about the blocking because this puppy is huge. It's going to be, I think it's like 82 inches along the hypotenuse, I guess. So here we go. Let's give you an idea here. I have it kind of bunched up in my hand. It's wider than that because I'm holding both ends of the needle, but it's a long one, so I don't have to worry about the garter sections too much. I just need to get the lace blocked out nicely. So we'll see. I might just use this whole room, just the carpet. I have blocking mats. I just don't think that they'll cover nearly enough space on this. So anyway, very excited to finish this. I love it very much. And I suspect that this will get a lot of wear this fall and winter because I so cleverly picked colors that match most of the things in my wardrobe. So that'll be great. Looking forward to that. Probably the next time I podcast, I'll be able to show you that finished. because I really want to finish it because I really want to move on to my next project. So there actually are kind of 2 things I'm really looking forward to getting on my needles. 3, but 2 of them I have the materials for. So this past weekend, I went to Hidden River Yarns because they had a party for their 6th anniversary. Very exciting. A lot of small businesses close before they hit 3 years of business, so 6 years for a small business is really great. So congratulations, Lisa. If you viewers are ever in the Philadelphia area, you really should go to Hidden River Yarns in Manayunk. It's a gem of a store. I love everything about it. I love her selection. It's great. The only thing I would change about that place is I would make it bigger so we could fit more people in for knit night and put more stock in. Not that she's short on stock, just, more. Always more, right? But other than it not being, just like an infinitely large place, it's perfect. So I went out there for the anniversary party. I couldn't stay very long, but I popped in, and it was nice to see a lot of the local knitters. And she was starting a knit along. There were kind of 2 start times. I kind of missed them both, but everyone was picking patterns from a bundle that Lisa has created. You can see that on her Ravelry. If you go to the Ravelry group for Hidden River Yarns, you can see the bundle that she created called the Philadelphia Story. And that bundle is all patterns by Erica Flory. And Erica designs patterns and names them after places in Philadelphia. And so I ended up choosing the pattern Kensington Bricks and Lace, and I'll insert a picture here so you can see what I'm talking about. Really gorgeous shawl. I'm really in love with it. I love the brick section. I love the lace section, and I actually live in Kensington, that neighborhood of Philadelphia, so pretty excited to make this shawl. So I spent a while agonizing over my colors, but I finally picked these out on Saturday. So these are both Monostel Uruguay Fino, which is, what are the percentages? 70% wool and 30% silk. So I've got 2 hanks of these, one of each. I've got 2 total. And I bought these using my gift card, so yay, I didn't have to feel guilty about spending money. And the colorways that I picked, do they have names? Let's see. Yes, so this one is called Ivory Letter Opener. A nice neutral cream base. This one just really spoke to me and just really loved it. And then the other one is Amethyst Warring. So there we go. You're getting a pretty good glimpse of that color right now. Sometimes the lighting won't cooperate, but this looks good. So like a nice deep purple. I really like wearing purple and colors that coordinate well with purple. So looking forward to being able to wrap myself in these this winter and fall. I think that this will make a really nice accessory for my existing wardrobe. So I'm very excited to get this cast on. I'm behind everyone else in the knit along already. But looking forward to getting in there. I believe the end is in November, so I'll probably catch up by then. Looking forward to that. And then the other pattern I'm really excited about is that it's actually a group of patterns, and you guys should check these out. Lisa K. Ross, who is Paper Daisy Creations, she is releasing a set of sock patterns for Socktober. It is almost Socktober, don't you know? And it's a set of 4 set of 4 sock patterns. She's going to be releasing one in each week of October. And she calls the collection Socks of Wonka. So the theme around them is Willy Wonka. So the 4 patterns are called Candyman, Golden Ticket, Everlasting, and Effervescent. And I'm really really excited about all 4 patterns. They're really cute. There are 2 that are toe up and 2 that are top down. I've really only done toe up socks once before, so I'm interested in trying it again. The Candyman pattern is a toe up pattern, and I think that's the one I'm going to cast on, or cast on first. I really like the slipped stitch color work. I really enjoyed doing that in a project, so I think that's kind of what I'm itching to do next. But right now, those 4 patterns, that collection is on sale on Ravelry for $5. You can get all 4 patterns for $5. You just enter promo code WONKA. It's all in capital letters, WONKA. And that promo code is good until October the 31st. So you've got time, but you should definitely pick up that set of patterns because that's a bargain. Most of her sock patterns, like standalone sock patterns, are $5 a piece. So getting 4 patterns for the price of 1 is pretty great. And these are really cute socks. If you like lace, if you like color work, if you like top down, if you like toe up, there's something in there for you. So you should definitely go pick up that ebook collection. She's going to be releasing them, like I said, once a week. And so the pattern will just update in your Ravelry library whenever there's a new sock released. So very excited. She's also doing a knit along. And in order to be eligible for prizes in that knit along, you actually only have to complete 1 sock, which is awesome because I'm really good at knitting 1 sock. It's that second sock. Somehow I'm just not capable of producing. So that's a really great opportunity there for participation. And there's also prize drawing, at least 1 prize drawing on Instagram, so you don't even really need to have completed a project in order to do that. And then you can double your chances by completing 2 socks or completing more than 1 pair, or by using the sponsored yarns that she recommends. So it's definitely going to be a fun knit along. I'm looking forward to doing that. Maybe I'll even manage to do 2 whole socks. Probably not though. But that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm definitely looking forward to October 1st when the Candyman pattern comes out, because I'm likely to cast that on. I haven't picked my colors for that yet, but I have several nice speckled or variegated sock yarns in my stash at the moment. And so I think pairing one of those with like a solid base would be a really nice duo for that particular pattern. So stay tuned. I'll tell you guys what I pick when I get there. I also wanted to show you guys the most recent Pom Pom Quarterly. So this is the autumn issue for 2018. It's issue number 26. This was actually the last one in my subscription. I would like to subscribe again. I probably will. I don't think I'll be moving anytime soon, so that helps. So first of all, the cover is shiny, which is awesome. Second of all, just look at that cover, girl. And I'm talking about the pattern, but also the model is lovely. So this issue was themed around the moon, if that sweater here wasn't a good enough indication. I love this, and it's the exact kind of sweater I like to knit, a top-down seamless sweater. So this is definitely going to happen at some point. What I'm toying with is whether I want to do a blue background like they did, or you could do black, you could do like an inky gray kind of a situation, you could do a dark purple, which would be really cool. So toying with that idea. The name of this pattern I'm definitely going to mispronounce, but it's Ixchel? Sorry. It's spelled I-X-C-H-E-L? Where is it? There's so many patterns in this one. Yeah, Ixchel. Seriously, look at that. It is so pretty. I love that. Love it. But all the patterns in this one are great. There are some that are in constructions I don't love doing, so I probably won't do them myself, but they're gorgeous regardless, and don't listen to my opinions. You should knit whatever you want in it. I love this hat, the moon dust hat. That little cabling along the side, very pretty. And it's a reverse stockinette. You don't see that very often on a hat. There you go. And then there's matching fingerless gloves to go with that, so that's cool. I do love knitting fingerless gloves. The Luna sweater, I've seen a lot of these on Instagram done in different colors, and it looks great in a lot of colorways, which is a lot of fun. And then Artemis. Okay, so that's the back of it. Here's the front. Look at that fun swooping collar. I really like that. You would obviously have to be careful about making yourself the right size so that it doesn't like slip off, but I really like that. I really like the simplicity of it with the contrasting color and cuffs. That's really nice. Collar and cuffs, sorry. And then the Hecate shawl. I believe Lisa was test knitting this. I think I saw her working on one of these. That's really pretty. I love this. I probably will never knit it because it is knit in pieces and then seamed, but look at those cables. Caradwin, gorgeous. Yeah, this is just, this whole issue is a winner. And, oh no, this is the one that Lisa had been test knitting. I saw her working on this. Hypatia. So pretty. It's kind of subtle, but you can see that there's little moons. And if you chose to do it in different colors, you could make that less subtle and more obvious. Yeah, this is just such a winner, this issue. I love it so much. I'm starting to realize that I'm not going to live long enough to knit everything that I want to knit, which is a tragedy. But I guess I'll just have to prioritize the things that are most important, like this. I need to knit this. It's so pretty. I feel like I really want to make one of these for my friend Sarah, who would probably love it, especially if I did it in black instead of blue. Sarah, if you see this and then I do ever actually knit it for you, act surprised. Anyway, so that's the latest pom-pom. It actually sold out and they did a second printing. And you can always buy the digital version too, if you can live without this gorgeous physical copy, which obviously I could not. I do actually have a code for the digital version as well, since I'm a subscriber. The physical copy always has a code in there to download it into your Ravelry library, which is great because that means then I can have the patterns wherever I go on my cell phone. Love Ravelry, love pom-pom, love that they play nicely with each other. It's great. So that's most of my news. I am just getting ready for teaching my workshop next weekend. Not this, it's Friday right now. I don't know when this will get posted, but not tomorrow. Next weekend is going to be my workshop on sock knitting. That again is taking place at the Lehigh Valley Fiber Festival. It is the second year for this festival. I'm really excited to see it. They're expecting about 5,000 people, which is great. It's taking place near Allentown, Pennsylvania, and it is September the 29th and 30th, so Saturday and Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it's free admission, it's free parking, there's going to be lots of classes. I've checked out the lineup. There's something like 14 classes going on during the weekend, so a lot of cool stuff. You can learn to felt. I'm actually going to take a felting class, a needle felting class, and I'm really excited to learn that. I've never looked into it at all. I know nothing about how felting works, except that it involves wool because that's what felts. And I'm really excited to learn that. I think it's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to make these little felted pumpkins, so that'll be cute. There's also going to be lots of artists and vendors there. I'm excited to see what kind of yarns and notions and things are there. And there's food vendors, there's going to be live music, there's going to be a petting zoo. So lots to look forward to there. I'm very excited for the festival. Very excited to be teaching my first workshop. Really looking forward to that particular challenge. I enjoy teaching people things, so I'm a little nervous because I haven't done it before, but I think that's going to go very well, and hopefully it sells out and I can teach 10 whole people how to make socks that day. That would be really great. So that's it for me this week. Tomorrow is my engagement party, so excited to get myself prepared for that and be nice and well rested. Gotta get that beauty sleep or whatever. So thank you guys for tuning in, and please feel free to leave a comment down below, like and subscribe if you haven't already, and you can always find me on Ravelry. I'm I'd Pickle That, IDPICKLETHAT. You can also find me on Instagram as I'd Pickle That, and if you would like to get in touch with me, feel free. I'm here on YouTube, I'm on Ravelry, I'm on Instagram, so you can find me. I hope you guys have a great 2 weeks probably before I post again, because we have the workshop next weekend. But have lots of fun, happy knitting, and I look forward to telling you all about how the festival and workshop went.